Welcome to lexai, your go-to channel for everything AI. Here we test the latest AI tools, models, and platforms to see what actually works, from AI video generator and image tools to productivity app, automation, and powerful new AI workflow. I break everything down with real demos and step-by-step tutorials. So if you want to stay ahead of the AI wave and discovering the tools that can make your work easier, faster, and more creative, you are in the right place. Subscribe to lexai and let's explore the future of AI together.
If you've ever made a tutorial, software demo, or AI tool review, you know the recording is only half the work. The real-time thing starts afterward. You have to manually add zoom effects, highlight important clicks, remove awkward pauses, create captions, and polish the audio before the video is ready. So today I wanted to see if one AI tool could handle almost all of that automatically. This is Focusy, and in this video I'm going to record a real product demo from scratch, let its AI edit the recording and see if it can actually replace a big part of my editing workflow. Most screen recordings are honestly pretty boring, the screen never moves. Viewers don't always know where they're supposed to look, important actions get missed, and even after recording you're still spending another 30 minutes editing a 5-minute tutorial. If you're making product demos, online courses, SaaS walkthroughs, or YouTube tutorials, that editing time adds up fast. That's exactly the problem Focusy is trying to solve. So let's put it to the test. I'm going to record a quick walkthrough of this website. Nothing fancy, just a normal tutorial, the same way I'd usually record it. I'll navigate through the homepage, click different sections, scroll through the features, and explain everything naturally. The nice thing is I don't have to think about where to add zooms or animations while I'm recording. I simply focus on explaining the product. Once I'm finished, I can start turning this raw recording into a polished video directly inside Focusy. The first thing I want to show you is auto zoom and cursor tracking. Normally I'd have to manually create zoom keyframes every time I wanted to focus on something. Here Focusy automatically follows my cursor and zooms into important areas of the screen. So when I click on a feature, the camera naturally moves toward it, and when I move to another part of the interface, the focus follows me. I don't have to manually animate any of this. And there's another feature I wanted to show you because this makes the recording even more dynamic. Instead of just doing a basic flat zoom, it adds a more cinematic camera-like movement to the screen recording. So here's the normal recording, and now here's the same moment with 3D zoom. You get much more dynamic movement while keeping the important parts of the interface in focus. Next is smart editing. It automatically detects awkward pauses and removes unnecessary silence, making the video much cleaner without me spending time cutting everything myself. Then there's auto captions. With a single click, subtitles are generated automatically, making tutorials easier to follow and more accessible for viewers. Another feature I really like is AI voice enhancement. If your recording audio isn't perfect, it helps make your voice sound much cleaner and more professional. And whenever I want to emphasize something, I can quickly add arrows, text, spotlights, and annotations directly inside the editor. For tutorial creators, that's a huge time saver. And this is probably the biggest difference between Focusy and the traditional workflow I showed you earlier. With the traditional workflow, I'm jumping between different tools, one for screen recording, another for video editing, another for captions, another for audio, and I'm manually creating the zooms and camera movements. With Focusy, these pieces are brought together in one workflow. I can record the screen, edit the recording, add automatic zooms, use 3D zoom, generate captions, enhance the voice, and add annotations and highlights all in one place. So instead of stitching together a bunch of different tools, I can handle most of the workflow inside Focusy, and that's what makes the whole process much simpler. After testing it, I think Focusy does exactly what it's designed to do. It's not trying to replace a full professional video editor for every type of video. If you're creating a heavily designed commercial or a complex cinematic edit, you're still going to want a more advanced editing application, but for screen recordings, tutorials, product demos, AI tool reviews, and educational content, this workflow makes a lot of sense. You can record, edit, add zooms, create captions, enhance your voice, and polish the video without constantly jumping between different applications. And that's what makes Focusy interesting. It takes a workflow that normally has a lot of little steps and puts most of them in one place. If you'd like to try it yourself, you can download Focusy using the link in the description. And if you decide to upgrade, use my coupon code FSCOLA20 to get 20% off your purchase. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.